Closing in on first pitch tonight out west, it's interleague baseball on the show. And a look there from high above the Oakland Alameda County Coliseum, the site for this edition of Major League Baseball presented by the show. Tonight we'll play Game 1 of this three-game series, as it'll be the Florida Marlins taking on the Oakland A's. And hello again, everybody. Matt Vasgersian here in our broadcast booth to call the action, joined as usual by Major League veterans Dave Campbell and Eric Karros. And Dave, let's call on you first. What catches your interest here in this matchup?
Well, say what you want about stealing bases and moving runners over and such, but I think both of these managers would say they'd like to get the long ball working in this one. Each team has more than a couple of guys that are capable of leaving the yard.
All right, Dave, and we'll hear from Eric shortly, but before we do, let's go to our starting lineup for the visiting Florida Marlins. It's brought to us by State Farm. Like a good neighbor, State Farm is there. They'll square off against the young sinker ball specialist, Trevor Cahill. Defensively, Oakland will line up like this behind him. Chris Coughlin makes his way to the plate now as we're just about set for baseball this evening. And the first pitch of the ball game here is taken for a cold strike one.
Yeah, he starts him out with a nice breaking ball there. That's all about putting a guy back on his heels to begin the at-bat.
First pitch, 7:05.
Sets the target low here, and it misses 1-1. Good night for baseball all in all. Game time temperature 63 degrees. One and two now as this catches the outer half.
Still hasn't shown him the sinker yet in this at-bat. You wonder if maybe that's coming on 1 and 2.
Cahill ready, the 1-2. Goes down and gets it as this is bounced to short. Throw will get Coughlin at first for the initial out of the ball game.
It's always good for a pitcher's confidence to get that first out of the ball game and get him into a groove.
Leadoff man retired for Omar Infante. And they guessed right on the bunt, but this is going to be close. And a barehanded pickup. Throw in the dirt, but a good job of staying with it that time as he's retired.
Third baseman's already playing in to guard against the bunt, but this is still laid out there perfectly, so he needs to barehand this thing and rush the throw. Boy, that is pretty right there.
Hanley Ramirez will get his first opportunity now. 2 for 4 to close out Sunday's series finale. Now here's the pitch. And that misses ball one.
Yeah, it looked like a pretty good curveball there, but he did not get the call.
And a fastball in there for a strike, 1-1.
I'm surprised he didn't take a whack at that one.
Bases are empty here with 2 men out. Gets under this one as this is hit high and pretty deep out there to center field. And Coco will make the catch, and that ends the inning. So a relatively routine start for the top of the first here. And now the A's offense gets its first shot here. No score. And now the starting lineup for Oakland looks like this, and it's brought to us by State Farm. They'll match up against the man you see there, the hard-throwing right-hander Chris Volstad. And in the field, the Marlins will align themselves like this. Here's the center fielder, Coco Crisp, to get us started in the home half of inning number 1. Grounded foul over near Mike Gallego, the third base coach and pretty good fielder in his day. Fastball, and he's quickly in the hole, 0-2.
A little bit of sinking action on that fastball.
And he won't offer it that. Too high, 1-2.
And now on 1-2, this might be a spot where that high fastball was just a setup so that he can come back with that big curve.
And this is high for a ball, so from 0-2, he's worked it back to 2-2 now.
Might have wanted to go up and get that one, but wisely laid off.
Here's the 2-2 offering. And this ball swung on and hit on the ground back up the box. And the throw to first is in time, 1 gone.
And he should be good and rested out there. He was able to fly in the day before the rest of the guys did, so he's had a couple of days to get his body to adjust.
Leadoff man retired now for Derek Barton. And here's the first pitch. And this is on the outside corner for strike 1.
Oh, that's a thing of beauty right there.
Let's go, A's!
And this is fought off at the plate as it's chopped foul. That misses. 1-2. And that's taken outside for a ball, so he's worked it back to 2-2 now.
He's hoping to just run that heater by him. So he's ramped up the velocity here in the last 2 pitches.
And the fastball here is hit on the ground, but foul. And this is hit hard to the right side. Foul. And they're working the outer half here, but that one's wide for ball 3.
And these long at-bats give you a good sense of what a guy's featuring here in the first inning.
And he's just going to make him throw as many pitches as he can as he fouls another one away, and it's still full at 3-2. Now here's a ball hit hard on the ground to second. Taken by Infante. Throw on to first, and that takes care of Barton for out number 2.
Yeah, back-to-back groundouts here to start his evening on the mound. This will be a great outing for him if he can continue to keep the ball down in the zone.
Kevin Kuzmanov will stand in here, 1 for 4 in Sunday's ball game. And here's a first pitch curveball that bounces on him there. It's ball 1.
Yeah, and even though he's retired the first couple of guys here in the first, they've made him work for it so far.
Here's the 1-0. And I was about to call this a strike, but apparently not. It's 2-0.
Oh, awfully close.
Hit hard back up the middle. And Kuzmanov has a base hit.
First base runner of the ball game now for either team comes with 2 outs here in the home first. Now, with the cleanup guy due next, things all of a sudden could get a bit interesting.
Hideki Matsui will dig in now. He homered in that series finale back on Sunday. First offering on the way. And that's in there for strike 1.
And no threat to run over there at first, so with 2 away, you can focus all your energy squarely on this guy.
Swinging a hard hit ball down the line in right. And it bounces around down there now.
Well, these guys are just mining for gold already here in the first inning. He's able to wait out that off-speed pitch there and drill it for 2 bases. Now they've got a couple of guys in scoring position here as they look to grab a first-inning lead.
David DeJesus will dig in with a couple of guys in scoring position and a chance to take the lead here in the early going. Now the fastball here is swung on and grounded foul. Now about a 58-foot breaking pitch that he wisely lays off here.
And they've got an opening here, so this is where you can really jump on a guy out there before he's settled in.
Swinging a hard liner to short. A dive, and he brings it in. And he might have saved a couple of runs that time as the inning is over.
He's going to be getting high fives when he gets back to his dugout. Have a look. He probably saved 2 runs with that one. That's an ERA saver.
Nothing in the Oakland first. On to the second now from the Coliseum. Still scoreless. Vladimir Guerrero will stand in now, and he enters working on a 9-game hitting streak. Down the line, but this will kick foul. Outside for a ball, 1-1.
Yeah, and after throwing so few pitches in the first, he might want to vary his locations a bit.
In for a strike, and he jumps ahead 1-2 now.
That was a dangerous spot there for a good fastball hitter. Good thing he was taking.
One-two pitch to Vlad. And 2-2. Won't commit on the slider. Good patience, and it's full 3-2.
And now on 3-2, let's see if he gets a fastball here.
Fastball at the letters, and he turns on it, hits it high and deep out to center field. Drifting back here is Chris, but this will sail over the wall, a home run. So a solo shot here for Vlad Guerrero. 19th home run for him on the season, as the Marlins will take a 1-0 lead.
Boy, I want you to check out the location of where this pitch is in the strike zone. It's up and it's right down the middle. I mean, maybe you get away with that to a .220 hitting backup catcher, but not to a guy like this.
Michael Stanton will stride in. He was 1 for 3 in the ballgame back on Sunday. Swinging a liner toward right center. And he is going to reach. It's a base hit.
Middle away here with that fastball. A lot of guys try to pull this pitch, but he does the right thing and just takes it to right center for the base hit.
Logan Morrison will be the batter.
Logan Morrison.
In there, and it's 0-1.
And he's probably not going to throw too many first-pitch changeups. That's a pretty darn good call.
A look over to Stanton, and now the pitch. And he gets a piece of it here, but it's chopped foul. Good job of holding up on the low ball there, and it's 1-2. Nobody out, runner on first. Now a fastball, but that's easy to lay off, and it's back to even at 2-2. Swing and a shot toward right center. DeJesus moves to his right and puts this one away in the alley for out number 1.
This is a tough play for a right fielder at night because this ball's hit pretty hard. So it's going to stay in those lights the whole way out there, but he's able to hang with it and put it away.
Ronnie Belliard will get his first opportunity now. On the ground for Kuzminov. They might get 2 here. To Ellis for 1. Relay to first in time, and just like that, this side is retired. Marlins are on the board first thanks to the solo home run. We'll go to the bottom of the second. It's now 1-0 Florida. Kurt Suzuki will step in now. Swing and a hard grounder down the line at third. And a diving try at third, but it's past him. A fair ball. The throw into second. But he'll be in there with a double.
Well, he might have been thinking he was still throwing his warm-up pitches because that first pitch of the inning was right down Broadway and got turned around for 2 bases.
Josh Willingham will stand in, looking to extend his modest 6-game hitting streak. Swing, hot shot to the left side. But Belliard's right there to play it, and there's one gone.
Well, you're always going to want to get a bouncing lead off second, so that was a good job of getting back to the bag after the lineout.
Mark Ellis will take his first cuts now. 0 for 4 in the ballgame back on Sunday. And he takes a cold strike, 0-1. Hit hard to the left side, and that's in there, base hit. Throw comes into third now, so they're at the corners here with only 1 out.
And this is where hitting a ball hard winds up being a bad thing. Ball gets out to left field so quickly, there was no way he was going to be able to score from second.
Cliff Pennington will get his first shot at it here. And waiting for him to call a strike, but he never did. It's 1-0.
On the mound, he's got to be thinking, this is no time for that strike zone to start getting smaller. I need that strike.
And look out. He has to back away there and then give a little glare out to the mound. It's ball 2.
And he likes to put that thought in your mind that he's not afraid to come in with the hard stuff.
And he gets this fastball over. It's 2-1. Just off the inside part of the plate, it's 3-1.
Boy, this is just getting worse and worse for him. You certainly don't want to walk the bases loaded.
And he takes ball 4, so a good job out of the 9-hole in getting on base as we go back to the top of the order.
You know, sometimes as a pitcher, you're so afraid to make a mistake that you wind up making a mistake by not being aggressive. And now the bases are loaded here.
So it's back to the top of the order now, and set to stand in the center fielder, Coco Crisp. Start him with one high and away for ball 1.
And he's going to need to call on every last bit of skill he has to work out of this one.
The 1-0 pitch. Line to the right side. But that's a foul ball. Fastball close, but he didn't get it. 2-1.
Got to credit their patience here in this inning. They're just letting him work himself into trouble.
crisp awaits the 2-1. And it misses 3-1 now.
Can't afford to be too fine now.
Fastball in there, 3-2.
And he's come back with 2 in a row, but I wouldn't be all that convinced he can throw a third.
Swinging a hard liner to center field. And this is going to plate at least 2 of those runners as it's down for extra bases. 2 runs have scored. Now it's cut off. He'll throw to the plate. And Baker won't get a tag down in time. He's safe at the plate.
Now the pitching coach is going to come in and have a word with him. And in the 2nd inning, once he makes sure he's okay physically, he'll be saying, hey, look, let's put all that's just happened behind us and focus on the task at hand.
Derek Barton will step in. He's 0 for 1 thus far. Lays off 1-0.
And now you can't be demoralized after the 3-run double. You've still got a lot of baseball left to be played.
Swinging a ball hit well to the right side, but this will get into the crowd. Now the 1-1 pitch. Well hit to right, but foul. Got him looking with the fastball as that had some two-seam movement to it. 2 gone.
Kind of hard to think that he wouldn't have had an idea that a fastball might be coming here, but judging by his reaction, I should say lack of reaction, I guess not.
So a runner in scoring position with 2 men gone, and that'll bring in the third baseman, Kevin Kuzmanov. Now the first pitch. Just off the outside, and it's 1-0.
And here in the early stages, he's already up over 40 pitches now.
And that one misses upstairs, 2-0.
And you sort of get the sense that his thoughts might be elsewhere out on the mound right now. He's got to let the past go and focus on the here and now.
Here comes the 2-0. Strike called, 2-1.
And even though you got a 2-run lead, you don't want to be leaving too many guys in scoring position out there. That could come back to bite you later.
Now a ball hit down the line in the air. This has a chance, and oh, it's high off the foul pole for a home run. It's a two-run shot off the bat of Kevin Kuzminoff, number 11 for him on the season, as they stretch the lead to 5-1.
Well, you'll get a look at this. That ball's heading for foul territory, I believe, and then doink, right off the left field foul pole.
Hideki Matsui will stand in here. He doubled his first time around. And he takes a pitch that's ruled a strike at the knees. Pretty liberal strike zone there. It's 0-1.
And I imagine he's got to be a little shell-shocked out there right now.
And here's a curveball in the dirt that time for a ball. 1-1.
And that curveball just hasn't had as good a snap as we're used to seeing.
Grounded foul. And now a pitch on the way. And here's one that barely misses off the inside corner. 2-2.
And you can tell he is just really laboring right now.
2 out, nobody on. Now the 2-2 pitch. And strike 3 there as they'll finally work out of the inning as the side is retired. So they nearly bat around here as 8 men come to the plate in scoring 5. We'll go now to the top of the third. It's the A's 5 and the Marlins 1. John Baker is ready to go here as we begin the third. And he lays off a pitch in there for the first strike.
Yeah, not a lot he can do with that fastball.
Big swing and a miss at the fastball, and he's behind in the count 0-2.
And now, I wouldn't be surprised at all to see this next one be a changeup in the dirt.
And they're going to have a leadoff base runner here as the fastball's lined into left, a base hit.
And on the mound, here's where you got to keep pitching like it's a one-run game. You never want to get in that relaxed mode where you think, I've got some cushion. I can afford to give up some hits. No, that'll spell disaster.
Jose Guillen will stand in. And this is pop foul, but perhaps playable behind first. And Barton will make the play on it for the first out.
You know, now that we've made it to just about the midway point of the season, this is where you start to see a little bit of separation between the haves and the have-nots. And I think we can pretty safely say that these guys are in it for the long haul.
So a runner at first with 1 man gone. And it's right back to the top of the order now for Chris Coughlin. And this is just off the outside corner for a ball, 1-0. Fastball just a bit low here. He's behind 2-0 now. Here's the 2-0 pitch. And that's over, 2-1.
Surprising that he needs the double play ball, yet he hasn't turned to the sinker yet.
Hit hard to second. Well, this is hauled in by the second baseman, but he's safe at first as he gets back in time.
Bit of bad luck there as that ball was hit pretty hard. They try for the double play at first, but a heads-up move there to freeze on the liner and get back to the base.
Omar Infante will be the batter. Swing and a ball lifted in the air toward the line and right. And that's in there, base hit.
And this is when you know the stars are lined up in your favor as a hitter. I mean, look how bunched up he was on that swing, yet he still finds a way to muscle that to right for a double.
Hanley Ramirez will try it again. He flew out his first time. Sinkers in there, no balls and a strike.
And it's still just the third inning, but this is a big early test for him on the mound.
He's ready now, the pitch. Oh, and you talk about a pitcher getting the benefit of the doubt. That's low, but called a strike anyway. 0-2 now.
And I think he turned to the home plate umpire and said, "Really?"
Swing, shot back up the middle. That's in there, base hit. A run is in.
And Matt, as far as 0-2 pitches go, this one left a little to be desired as this thing catches far too much of the plate.
So a runner at first with 2 away, and here comes Vlad. Pitch out, but no movement from Ramirez. And a good swing there as this is deep down the line and right, but this is going to wind up out of play. Now a ball swung on and heading for the stands in right, and that'll move the count to 1-2 now. There goes Hanley for second. And a tough pitch on 2 strikes as he's able to foul it off. And that misses, and we're even at 2-2.
Well, he might have just said, look, you're going to have to take this one because you ain't fouling that one off.
And this is hit on the ground down the line to third. But a foul ball as it holds at 2-2. Changeup misses, and it's full 3-2.
Well, he wasn't going before, but with 2 outs and 2 strikes, he'll surely be going now.
Now a throw over, and the runner back safely. Now the 3-2 pitch. And this is fouled straight back. And this one's hit on the ground, but foul. And he just manages to stay alive here as he fights this one foul. He'll try it again, 3-2. Takes a good swing, but this will be a foul ball. Close here, but no motion from Max Stafford. It's ball 4.
And for whatever the reason, this has not been the ace we've been accustomed to seeing out there. I mean, he's normally attacking the opposing hitters, but he showed a little bit of tentativeness, and we don't see that from him very often.
Michael Stanton will stand in. The base hit his first time around. A fairly generous strike call there on a pitch that looked off the plate. It's strike 1.
Oh, he's got a legitimate gripe right there. I don't know about that one.
Line hard deep into left. Matsui is going to have room out there as he puts this away to retire the side. So it's 2 runs on 3 hits, no errors, and a couple of men left. We'll head now to the home half of inning number 3. Oakland is on top in this one, 5-3. David DeJesus will lead it off here for Oakland with Kurt Suzuki to follow. In there, no balls and a strike.
Now that he's fully loose out there, you can see he's getting a little more zip on that fastball than he had coming out of the gate.
swing and a ball headed towards the hole. Throw over by Infante, and that's out number 1. So 1 gone in the inning now for the catcher, Kurt Suzuki. Good pitch there as he gets him to swing underneath it for strike 1. And this is swung on and missed there by Suzuki, and he's in trouble now, down 0-2.
Yeah, bang, bang, 2 fastballs and 2 very late swings.
Good waist pitch, 1-2. Now here's the pitch. Hit hard down the left field line. But this is foul near the seats. Just does stay alive as this is fouled back. And this is swung on and grounded to Ramirez at short. On to first, and Suzuki's retired, 2 away.
Well, he's working out a good bounce-back inning here in the 3rd after he ran into some trouble back in the 2nd. We'll see if he can turn the corner and post a 1-2-3 3rd right here.
Josh Willingham will dig in, 0 for 1 in the ballgame. Now here's the first pitch. Cold strike at the letters, 0-1. Fouled back. Bases are empty here with 2 men out. Here's the pitch. Swing at a high pop, drifting into foul territory. Opposite field, high and deep to right. Stanton is back to the track, though, as he pulls it in, and a sigh of relief as the side is retired. A's are gone in order, and it remains 5-3. Logan Morrison will stand in, a line-out victim his first time. Goes the other way as this is lined to left. And this gets on him quickly here and deflects off him.
And we've seen no shortage of runs here in the first 3 innings, that's for sure. Could we be in for even more fireworks?
Ronnie Belliard digs in at the plate. A look at Morrison, now the pitch. Below the knees, 1 ball, no strikes.
And the way this game's going, I don't think either manager's going to do much sacrificing tonight.
In there, and it's even at 1. Both teams with 6 hits so far. And this is lined into center field now, so something brewing here. Back-to-back hits to start the frame. And the runner holds at second, so they're at first and second now with nobody out.
First 2 guys to hit here have reached base to start the 4th, and they're in position to maybe make this a big inning.
John Baker will stride in again. He singled and later scored his first time. Out in front as he yanks this down the line at first. Pennington.
Good job of getting 1, but that was all they were going to get there.
Runners on the corners now with 1 man gone. And here's the powerful Jose Guillen. Fastball to start things out. Didn't miss by a lot, but it's 1-0.
And a quick check of the pitch count here. That's 53 now through only 3 1/3.
And the fastball hitting 93 on the gun. It's 1-1. And now a ball hit fairly well here out to the deep part of left field. In there, a base hit.
One-out double right there makes this a much tighter ball game at 5-4 now. Probably a smart decision to hold that runner at third, but now a base hit could give them the lead in this one.
So it's second and third with 1 gone now, and it's right back to the top of the order now for Chris Coghlan. swing and a liner. But this is going to get foul. And that's up in the zone a bit, but a called strike, 0-2.
And from what we've seen, I doubt 5-4 is going to be our final.
To the right side, but foul, and he'll try it again. Takes something off, but it's 1-2 now. And a fastball blew it right by him, and they're 2 down.
Boy, a big time there to pick up his first strikeout of the ball game. Guys have been putting the ball in play, and that's been part of the problem, quite frankly. But that's a good job there to get the punch out.
Omar Infante will dig in, 1 for 2 to this point in the ball game. And he misses inside with that one, ball 1.
Boy, and with all this offense so far, we've still got 6 innings left to play.
And he lays off a fastball here that looked pretty good, but it's 2-0.
And now 2-0 with a base open. I think I keep this one out of the zone as well.
Don't let him score.
Hit hard down the right field line, but a foul ball. And here's a fastball taken too low, and he works the count to 3-1.
Well, it looks like he's aiming the baseball now instead of just letting it go.
Now a ball hit high and deep, heading toward the corner and left. Matsui has to retreat to the track, but he has it to retire the side. But a run will score in the inning on this RBI double. Bottom of the 4th coming up. It's the A's 5 and the Marlins 4. Lots of interleague action happening in the month of June as you check out some of what's going on in tonight's interleague scoreboard. Mark Ellis will lead things off here in the home half of the 4th. First pitch fastball swung on and missed 0-1.
Yeah, with all the runs we've seen so far, it is hard to believe it's still only the bottom of the fourth.
And that's swung on and fouled straight back. Swing and a ball hit softly on the ground. Throw just in time as they get him by an eyelash. So with one away, that'll bring in the shortstop, Cliff Pennington. And that misses inside 1-0.
And his average could fall below 300 if he fails to get a hit here.
.0 on the way. In there, 1-1.
And when you're spotting fastballs there, you are tough to hit.
And there's ball 2 now. And he tried to hold up that time. We'll get an appeal down to third, and no swing. It's ball 3. The 3-1 is on the way. And he takes ball 4. So a good job out of the 9-hole in getting on base as we go back to the top of the order.
And we'll take another look at this 3-1 pitch. Is this anywhere close? Show track tells us not really. That's a good take and a good at-bat overall.
Coco Crisp will dig in. 1 for 2 with a double in this one. First pitch coming. Runners on the move for second. Pitch is a cold strike. The throw is not in time as he just gets in ahead of the throw.
And he'll add on to a season total in stolen bases, as you can see on the graphic, as he's in the scoring position now with only 1 away.
From the stretch. And he watches one dip low and inside for a ball, 1-1.
And that's been part of his problem so far, not being able to locate that fastball when he's needed to.
Now a swing and a ground ball for Ramirez at short. On to first, and Coco's gone for the second out. Two away now in the Oakland fourth. And stepping in, the first baseman, Derek Barton. And Barton swinging here as this is pulled on the ground out to second. Throw to first in plenty of time, and the side is retired. So no runs, no base hits, no errors, and one man left on. We played 4 full. The A's lead this one 5-4. Hanley Ramirez will dig in, 1 for 2 thus far. Lay off a fastball here in a good spot, but ruled the ball 1-0. Here's the 1-0 now to Ramirez. Fouled straight back. Outside, 2-1.
And he's got a tough task here going through the 3, 4, and 5, so you hate to fall behind the first guy.
And Ramirez will just try and work his way aboard here. It's 3-1.
And this is where he's dangerous, because if you walk him, he can steal on you. But if you lay a fastball in there, he can take you deep.
And a good eye here as he takes ball 4, and it's a base on balls to lead off the 5th inning.
Now he's got to take a deep breath out there on the mound right now. I mean, not only will he kick himself for walking the leadoff guy, but also he just walked the fastest guy in the building. I mean, that's definitely not what he wanted to do out there.
Vladimir Guerrero will stand in. Base on balls his last time. And he gets ahead 0-1.
And they haven't tried running on this catcher yet through the first 4 innings. We'll see if that changes.
Comes set, now the pitch. There goes Hanley for second. And it's not going to be in time as Ramirez has himself a stolen base.
And let's take a look at this stolen base from our camera down the third base well. You'll see he's not looking back. This is a straight steal, and he's into second with nobody out.
See some action in the A's bullpen now. It's both a left-hander and a righty that start to loosen up. Now here's a fastball up that he sends in the air out to fairly deep center field. But he's going to haul this one in on the run as he winds up just shy of the wall for the first down. And he is in there.
Making a bid for his second home run of the ball game, but he didn't quite get this one as well as he did the last one, and this one dies out there on the warning track.
Michael Stanton will stand in. He's 1 for 2 so far. Changeup too low, and it's 1-0.
And the infield's back all around, so they'll be content to give up that tying run on a ground ball.
And they continue to work below the knees here as that's ball 2.
And if you're looking for a pitch up to hit a fly ball here, I don't think you're going to get one.
Now the 2-0. 3-0.
Well, that's a pretty good spot to try and lock him up inside, but he can turn on that location if that's out over the plate.
And that misses, ball 4. So with 1 out, that'll at least set up the double play possibility here that could get them out of the inning.
Yeah, it looked like he never did want to come at him here. We'll check out the sequence on show track. And I think we'll see that 3-0 pitch was indeed in the strike zone, but that had the look of a lost at bat by that point.
Logan Morrison will be the batter, 1 for 2 thus far. Now a fastball that couldn't quite find the zone. It's ball 1.
Expect him to work down in the zone here and try to get the ground ball.
And, looked good on the monitor, but it's 2-0.
And you can tell he's starting to get a little jumpy out there. He's got to take his time and really focus in on the glove.
Good eye that time to lay off the fastball. It's 3-0.
Yeah, and that's a good spot to try to get somebody to pop the ball up.
The 3-0 pitch. And he misses again, ball 4. And that's back-to-back guys now that have reached base via the base on balls.
And this has not been exactly a textbook rally, but after this, they've managed to load the bases now without a hit in the inning.
Now Bob Guerin's up out of the Oakland dugout on his way to the mound. And that's going to be all she wrote here for Trevor Cahill. So he'll head to the dugout after working just 4 1/3, not enough to qualify for the victory, as his bullpen will have to go a long way to hang on to the lead. Jerry Blevins is going to take over here in inning number 5, as it's going to be up to their bullpen to try and keep them in the game here. Ronnie Belliard will stride in. He singled in his last plate appearance. Fastball that stays straight, but I think he just missed it as this is hit in the air to fairly deep center field. Chris is there, and that should be deep enough to score the run.
Well, that's all he's hoping to do right here. Just get that thing airborne and get that first run of the game home. He does his job, picks up the RBI.
John Baker will stand in. He grounded into a fielder's choice his last time. Some action now in the Oakland bullpen, and I can tell from here it's the side-arming right-hander Brad Ziegler up to throw. Watches a fastball right there for strike 1. And the fastball here is hit on the ground but foul. Breaking ball. That's in the dirt as he takes a ball. Swing and a ball hit fairly well, heading high and deep toward right center. And a long run, but he's there to track it down. Nice range, and the side is retired. So it winds up being a run on no hits, and they leave 2 men on. Last half of the 5th coming up, and we are all tied 5-5. Kevin Kuzmanov will be the batter. And this is fouled back and out of play. Now a ball hit pretty well to the left, but this is going to wind up in the seats foul. Up and in here as he had to bend out of danger.
And with all the runs, it feels like we've been here forever, but it's only the bottom of the 5th.
And here's a ball lifted back toward the stands in right, so we'll try it again at 1-2. And And here's a ball rolled foul. Still 2 strikes.
Foul ball, that's out.
Now this pitch sails up and in, and that leaves him muttering to himself. It's ball 2.
And this is what you call giving a guy something to think about 1 and 2. They may come right back in on the hands.
And a big swing there from Kuzminoff, but he comes up empty, and there's your first out. Offense apparently not hard to come by tonight as you get a look at our line score through the first half of the ball game, and boy, the runs have been coming fast and furious so far. So the leadoff man's gone, and here's Hideki Matsui. Here's the first offering. Swing and a miss on a ball in his eyes. 1 strike. Five runs, 6 hits, and no errors in the ballgame for the A's so far. And a fastball way off target here, and it's even at 1.
Yeah, they tried to see if he'd go up the ladder and chase that same pitch again, but this time he thought better.
Right down the chute that time, 1 and 2.
He's got to get the bat off his shoulders on pitches right there.
And he'll lay off the curveball that's in the dirt that time, and it's back to even now at 2 and 2.
Yeah, and when you miss wild like that, it certainly does not help you set up your next pitch.
Now a ball sliced hard on the ground. A diving try at third, but this is by him, a fair ball.
That's a good swing there, as you can see. He's able to tuck this just inside the bag past the diving third baseman. But a good job there by the left fielder to get it in quickly and hold him to just a single.
David DeJesus will dig in, 0 for 2 thus far. And they'll start him with a fastball that's low for ball 1. And now the Marlins bullpen will swing into action as a lefty and a right-hander start to get loose. And this catches the outside corner, strike 1. Five runs, 7 hits, and no errors in the ballgame for the A's so far. There goes Matsui. Fastball at the letters, and he turns on it, hits it high and deep out to center field. And that ball is gone. 2-run shot to straightaway center, number 10 for him on the year. And they take a 7-5 lead.
Well, this is what you want to do as a veteran hitter. You just make adjustments at the plate. He was 0 for 2 in the game, but you could just tell he was filing away things for later, and he made him pay right there.
Here comes Marlins manager Edwin Rodriguez now on his way to the mound. And we're going to see a pitching change as that's going to do it for his starter here tonight. So he'll make his way to the dugout after working just 4 1/3, and he just didn't have his best stuff in this one. Burke Badenhop is going to take over here in inning number 5, as it's going to be up to their bullpen to try and keep him in the game here. Kurt Suzuki will step in, a ground-out victim his last time. And this is low, ball 1.
And these guys are going to be sorry to see that starter go. They had his number all night long.
Marlins have some action in the bullpen now as a right-hander is up and throwing. The next pitch. And that's right there, and we're even at 1. And they'll come back with 1 in the dirt as the count moves to 2-1 now. In there, 2-2. Both teams with 8 hits in this one. And a swing and a ball hit well down the left field line, but back into the crowd, foul. Late on the changeup, but he's still able to get a lot of this one out toward deep right field. And that ball is out of here. So a solo shot there from Kurt Suzuki. Home run number 9 on the year as they open up an 8-5 lead.
Well, he got himself a pitch to hit that time, and just like the man before him, he takes it over the wall.
Josh Willingham will step in. He's 0 for 2 to this point. Try and get him out in front to start the at-bat, but this misses off the plate away. It's ball 1.
Well, he's hitless so far as he looks to push his hitting streak to 7 games.
Three runs already home here. And a fastball that's about off the radar screen there. It's 2-0. And that's in there, 2-1. Now a ball hit hard towards center. Taken by Infante. Throw on to first, 2 gone.
And here's where it helps to have your good hands people in the middle of the diamond to handle hot shots like that. Those one-hoppers can sometimes have a tendency to skip on you, but he stayed right with that one nicely.
Mark Ellis will stride in, grounded out his last time through. And a good idea to hold off on that swing. It's ball 1.
Very enticing, but a good job holding up.
Here's the 1-0. And this pitch is lined into right field, and he's going to reach with his second hit of the night. He's around first on his way to second now, and he will pull into second with a 2-out double.
Boy, and this is definitely a welcome sight for these guys. He's struggled just about all year, but he's got his second hit of the ball game as he comes through with 2 bases.
Cliff Pennington will step in. A couple of walks thus far. Now the fastball here is swung on and grounded foul. In there at the knees, 0-2 now.
Still another important run out there at second. You'd love to make this a 4-run game with a base hit.
Fastball bounces up to the plate, and it's taken for a ball.
And the way this pitching staff has worked so far, he's been more like a goalie than a catcher behind the plate.
And he reaches for one, but can't find it as he's down on strikes for the final out. So 2 home runs in the inning lead to 3 runs on the scoreboard. We're through 5 here at the ballpark. It's the A's 8 and the Marlins 5. Jose Guillen will stand in now. 1 for 2 with a double so far. And first pitch swinging as this is bounced on the ground towards short. Throw to first gets him, so the leadoff man's retired here to begin the 6th. Chris Coughlin will try again. Struck out swinging his last time through. And, not quite sure what was wrong with that one, but it's 1-0.
Well, I need to see that again because I agree. It looked like he flat missed that call behind the plate.
And here's a swing and a ground ball for the second baseman, Ellis. On to first, and there were 2 down. Omar Infante will dig in here. first pitch to him. And that's inside for a ball, 1-0.
And even with 2 outs, this is a team that can still put something together here, especially in this part of the lineup, so you can't let your guard down.
Go, shut him down.
2 out, nobody on. Now the 1-0 pitch. Swinging a ball pulled hard down the line in left. And that's a fair ball as Matsui will try and track it down near the corner. The relay, not in time, and he's in there with a double.
And now State Farm's going to give us a look at this in show motion. Look at how the bat head gets out in front of the plate, how those hands turn over nicely there. That's what caused him to really spin on that one.
Hanley Ramirez will step in, 1 for 2 with a walk thus far. He jumps on this one and hits it high in the air to deep center field. Crisp will get under it, though, and he puts it away to retire the side. Marlins lead 1, still looking up at an 8-5 deficit. Randy Choate will come on now as he'll start out the bottom of the 6th. Coco Crisp will stand in to start things for Oakland in their half of the 6th. Here's a fastball called for strike 1. And he misses with it, 1-1. Marlins have some action in the bullpen now as a right-hander is up and throwing. Fastball called strike, 1-2. Now a swing and a ball popped high in the air into foul territory behind first. There to take it in is Morrison, and that's out number 1.
Well, you've got one job to do on the mound right now. Do not let this deficit get any wider than 3. So that's a good job to set down that leadoff man right there.
Derek Barton will stand in, one of the few guys not to join the hit parade so far. Here's the first pitch to him. And this is taken outside for ball 1.
And he's yet to extend that 6-game hitting streak at the plate, so he's down to his final few at-bats.
Fastball misses badly there, and he's behind 2-0.
Now he's looking like he's a little too amped up out there. He's got to channel that a little more because that pitch wasn't that close.
Missed with it again, and it's 3-0 now.
Showing real good patience there at the plate.
.30 pitch. Ruled a strike on the outside corner, 3-1. Hard hit towards center. Coughlin is there, 2 gone.
And sometimes it seems if you're left-handed and you got a heartbeat, they'll find a job for you. He's turned this left-handed specialist stuff into a very nice career.
Kevin Kuzminov will dig in again, and as he does, we'll flash you back to inning number 2 as you get a look at his 2-run homer that was a big blow early on. Good bite to the slider, and he takes strike 1.
When he's got that slider working the way he wants it, it can be such a weapon for him.
The 0-1 is a fastball low, and that evens the count at 1-1. Now the 1-1 to Kuzminov. And he continues to swing the bat well as this is into center field for his 3rd hit of the ball game.
And he's well on his way to a nice series now. 3rd hit so far tonight. These guys are going to need his production here, so a welcome sight indeed.
Hideki Matsui will be the batter, 2 for 3 with a double thus far. A ball lined toward the gap in left center. And this is going to wind up a base hit for Matsui. Around 3rd and being waved on home. Is in time, and he's cut down at the plate as they team up to gun him down. So after the 3 spot last time around, he's able to bounce back and hang a 0 here. We're through 6 full. The A's lead it 8-5. Vladimir Guerrero will lead it off here in the top of inning number 7. A couple of righties starting to loosen now in the bullpen. And he goes right with the fastball here. A drive out to deep right center field. A leap, but this is out of reach and off the wall. And he is into second base with a leadoff double.
Well, so much for easing our way into this inning. First pitch he sees, he darn near sends it over the wall, but instead winds up at second with a wall ball double.
Michael Stanton will dig in. He's 1 for 2 in the ballgame.
Let's kill the inning right here.
Fouled back. Breaking pitch, and this bounces in front of the catcher. And he takes ball 2, and it's 2-1.
And you've got an open base here, but it would put the tying run on base.
Now Stanton swings and sends a ground ball to short. Throw on to first by Pennington, and there's one gone. Logan Morrison will step in. He's singled in 2 trips thus far. First pitch on the way. On the corner at the knees, 0-1. And a good job to lay off the fastball there close, but it's 1-1. And this is taken for a ball. Looked pretty good, but it's 2-1 now.
Come on, hold him down.
One out and a runner on third. The 2-1. Swing and a miss, 2-2 now.
And you can tell he's looking for something to pull because he was way ahead there.
And over towards the dugout, but this one will get into the stands. Another 2-2 offering. And this ball is also hit foul and heading for the seats, so we'll have to do it again. Still 2-2. And here's a changeup in there for a called third strike, and that's the second out of the inning.
Well, he's done a good job here of rendering that leadoff double useless. He's come back with a ground out and a strikeout, so it's going to take a 2-out base hit here to get that guy home.
Ronnie Belliard will need to get on base here as that possible tying run still in the on-deck circle. Misses outside and a bit high. 1 ball, no strikes. And he misses again. 2-0.
And you can see the more stressed he gets out there, the tighter he grips that baseball.
The 2-0. Down and in. Not hard to lay off that one, and it's 3-0.
And now that strike zone's starting to dance around on him a bit.
Ruled a strike on the outside corner. 3-1.
Doing the smart thing, taking all the way.
On the way. And a fastball misses there. Ball 4.
You just can't afford to be putting guys on base this late in the game. Now all of a sudden the tying run's going to stride to the plate, so he better get his command back in a hurry.
John Baker steps in now. And he gets ahead here with the fastball. Strike 1.
Thought that might be a pitch he could get on top of.
And he lays off for ball 1. Some action out in the bullpen. Couple of right-handers starting to loosen up. Swing, hard hit ball to second. Throw on to first will be in time, and the Marlins can't cash in here, and that ends the inning. No runs, a hit, 2 left. It's stretch time here in Oaktown. Oakland is on top in this one, 8-5. So a new pitcher set to go now, as we'll see the right-hander Brian Sanchez get the call. David DeJesus will stand in again as we flash you back to the middle innings here. This was a big blow, a two-run home run that really got his guys going. And now he drops one down here, and they'll try to beat it out. Throw will not be in time as a perfect bunt there nets him a base runner to lead off the inning.
Well, you know, I think this was a bit of a sell job over there at first. Look at him start to throw the ball around when, what? I think he knew he was safe, but he was hoping the first base umpire would think otherwise.
Kurt Suzuki will dig in. 2 for 3 with a home run and a double. Righty against righty as this is taken for a ball. It's 1-0. And a fastball upstairs here that runs it to 2-0. Now a ball hit pretty well to left, but this is going to wind up in the seats foul. And that one finds the target on the outside corner, 2-2. Swung on and missed by Suzuki. He's down on strikes for the first out. Josh Willingham will step in. A ground out victim as last time. On the ground to second base, this could be 2. Ramirez on to first as they get the double play to get him out of the inning. So no runs on one base hit, no errors, and no one left on. 8th inning coming up. It's the A's 8 and the Marlins 5. New pitcher set to go now as they hand the ball off to right-hander Michael Wirtz. Jose Guillen will get another crack, 1 for 3 thus far. In there, 0-1.
And this section of the lineup goes righty, lefty, righty, so they'll make it tough on you in the late innings.
Now the pitch. Now a ball lined toward right center. And Guillen's going to have himself a base hit. And they have trouble with it in right center. And he will coast into second with a leadoff double.
Well, they summon the righty out of the bullpen to get a favorable matchup, but this time it backfires on him.
Runner at second now. Nobody out. And it's right back to the top of the order now for Chris Coghlan. Some movement now down in the Oakland bullpen, and it's the former All-Star Andrew Bailey up to throw. Reaches down and hits this one on the ground to short. Throw to first is in time for the first out. Sometimes we use the phrase runs coming at a premium, but it's fair to say that none of us will be saying that tonight as we check out our line score. Neither pitching staff has really even showed up. Omar Infante will dig in. He doubled his last time. Here's the first offering. And he lays off there, 1-0.
And even though a fly ball will get you a run, you have to think base hit here with a deficit what it is.
Left it up in the zone, but it's a strike, 1-1. He has to back away there and then give a little glare out to the mound. It's ball 2.
Boy, and when you're trailing in the 8th inning, I think you need to let that one hit you.
And, man alive, that looked awfully good from up here. 3-1, though.
Yeah, that's getting bailed out at the plate.
Fastball is taken for a strike, and he runs it full 3-2.
That may have been the last pitch in the at-bat that he could do something with. He's not going to get anything better than that.
Swing and a liner, but foul. A man at third with one away. Swing and a shot back up the middle. Oh, and he botches it. And that'll score the run from third, and don't look now, but the lead's cut to 2 here. And this has to be a big concern here. This ball came back and got him right in the pitching arm, and that is something you just never want to see. You can see him trying to work this one off, and from all appearances, I think they're going to let him continue, so that at least is a good sign. Hanley Ramirez will be the batter. Now here's the first pitch. too low, 1-0.
And these guys aren't out of this game, but their chances are diminishing by the second.
Now it's 2-0. Bases are empty here with 2 men out. 2-0 on the way. Now a bullet foul as the third base coach had to give it the old Olay that time. And he can't catch the corner here, so he's behind 3-1.
And you don't want this inning to go any further than this, so I think he'll probably get something to hit here.
Pitch is a slider, and he can't pull the trigger. It's 3-2 now.
And with a full count, you need to shorten your approach here.
Now a fastball as he just reared up and let that one fly, and the inning is over. So it's 1 run, 1 hit, no errors, and no one left on base. Home half of the 8th straight ahead. The A's lead this one 8-6. Mark Ellis will be the batter, 2 for 3 with a double thus far. In there for strike 1, 0-1. And he gets a piece here as this ball is fouled away. Not a bad pitch there with 2 strikes, but it misses 1-2.
Wow, and you can bet he was saving that pitch. Good job to lay off.
One-two pitch is swung on and lifted in the air out to center field. There to take it in is Coughlin, and there's your first out. A look ahead at what's coming up in the next half inning, and certainly trouble ready to lead things off as they'll have to get through Vlad to start the inning. Cliff Pennington will step in. A couple of walks thus far. First pitch swinging as this one's hit on the ground to second. In time to first, and there are 2 away. Coco Crisp will step in, 1 for 4 in the ballgame. Oh, and here's a drive well hit out to straightaway center field. And see you later. That one is gone. So a solo shot here for Coco Crisp. Home run number 5 on the year as they jump ahead by 3.
Well, this was almost a highlight reel play as the center fielder was somehow able to get back in time, and he just missed pulling this one back.
Derek Barton will dig in, 0 for 4 with a strikeout thus far. And here's the first pitch. There's a strike at the knees, 0-1.
And they've had his number all night long. They've been able to get ahead early in the count.
Fouled back. 2 out, nobody on. Swing and a high pop-up toward the stands behind third. Belliard is there, and the side is retired. The A's add on to their lead with the solo home run. Last chance coming up here for the Marlins. It's the A's 9 and the Marlins 6. Andrew Bailey is on now to try to close things down here in the ninth. Vladimir Guerrero will stand in. He homered back in the second inning of this one. Ninth inning underway as the first pitch misses for ball 1.
And here in the ninth, it's going to take all hands on deck if these guys want to make a game of it.
Fastball at 96 on the radar gun, and it's 1-1.
That thing's coming in there hot, 96 miles an hour.
And this one's up around the eyes, 2-1.
Well, here's where that old phrase, a walk is as good as a hit, really applies. Just get on somehow.
Now a slider misses, and that pushes the count to 3-1.
And like most guys, the further ahead in the count he gets, the more dangerous he becomes. He'll lock in a zone now and hurt you if he guesses right.
Grounded foul off to the right and over toward the dugout. And a little battle brewing here as he fights off the 2-strike pitch and chops it foul. And here's a fastball that he takes the other way out to fairly deep right. There to take it is DeJesus, and that's your first out of the inning.
Well, this is what you want out of your closer. Comes in firing darts, and it's a very quick out, number one.
Michael Stanton will stride in, grounded out his last time through. First offering on the way. And that's swung on and fouled straight back. Out a big swing there as this is high and deep out to right. And this park's not going to hold this one. It's gone. A home run. A solo shot here off the bat of Mike Stanton. 8th home run on the season for him as this lead has been sliced down to 2.
And it probably goes without saying, but one of the keys to being a successful closer is you got to keep the ball in the ballpark. He's still got a lead to work with after this home run, but his margin for error just got a whole lot slimmer.
Logan Morrison will have another go. He struck out looking his last time. And we see some action in the A's bullpen now. It's both a left-hander and a righty that start to loosen up. Fastball in there for a called strike.
Boy, and the way this one's gone, if you're a pitching coach, you might want to update your resume.
Now the pitch. Now a swing and a softly hit ground ball. Throw on to first will be in time, and the Marlins are now down to their final out of the game.
Down to their last out now, and they obviously need to get something started in a hurry.
Ronnie Belliard will stand in as their last chance now. Fastball's in there for strike one. And there's ball one. One pitch on the way, and he'll just fight this one off as it's chopped foul. And now this relatively sparse crowd comes to their feet one final time. And Belliard able to lay off there, so he works it back to even at 2-2.
Tough to lay off, especially when he's looking for the final strike of the ball game. Foul off to the
left, so they'll try it again. Good eye to lay off the slider there, and he works it to full 3-2 here.
And whatever the outcome, this has been a great battle here with 2 outs in the ninth.
Ball 4.
Well, number 1 on the list of things you don't want to be doing, you don't want to be walking guys in the 9th inning to bring the tying run to the plate. This is really playing with fire.
John Baker will step in, a ground-out victim his last time. Misses low and away, ball 1. And he misses low with it, 2-0.
And in a close ball game, I think you let him throw you one here.
Gets the call on the changeup there, 2-1.
Ah, a good off-speed pitch there and a fastball count.
A 2-1 offering. Ball 3. And that misses, ball 4, so it's 1st and 2nd now with 2 out.
Well, the last thing a manager wants to happen in this spot is to have his pitcher suddenly lose the strike zone and put the possible tying run on base. He's starting to paint himself into a corner now.
Jose Guillen will stand in, 2 for 4 with a pair of doubles thus far. Now a slider, and he gets ahead of him here, 0-1.
Yeah, and when you get strike 1 on the corner, you can expand that strike zone right away.
One and one.
And it's imperative that you get a good jump out there at second right now, and first for that matter.
And a This will be a called strike 2, and trouble now as they're down to their final strike tonight.
Boy, and it's all come down to this.
The plate that time and a little high. It's even at 2-2.
And this could wind up being the key pitch of the ball game right here.
Two men are on with 2 men out. Front of a curveball here as this is bounced on the ground to third. Throw on to second for the force, and the ball game is over.
Not exactly a spotless ninth inning. You can afford to give up a run when you come in with a 3-run lead, and the bottom line is, he got the job done.
So a good job of collectively swinging the bats in this one, but if we had to single out one guy who outshined all others, I think it's the man who stands out right here. He's our top player of the game.
Yeah, Matt, you can see a couple of hits, including an important home run, and he really supplied the difference in this game as far as I'm concerned.
Just about do it. For Dave Campbell, Eric Karros, and our entire San Diego-based crew, I'm Matt Vasgersian saying thanks for joining us here tonight. This has been a presentation of MLB 11 The Show. For more, don't forget to check us out online at theshownation.com. The A's are victorious here, 9-7. Post-game highlights are coming up next from Oakland. Good